Hello, friends and neighbors. This is Frank, Orlando. And I want to say it's been something that's been on my mind that, my fight is for people living in trailer parks to have rights that are enjoyed in other states. And I'm fearful for the future trailer parks because I watched a lot of them go in Hillsborough County. And then I videotaped about 12 of them that went out real fast in St. Pete and / Pinellas Park. But just a little tiny portion of Pinellas Park. And I'm also concerned about the abuses of trailer parks because I want to tell you something. I'm a Florida native. I've lived in, I'm not a Native American, but I might have some Native American blood in me. My great grandma on my mom's dad's side was possibly Canadian Native. Possibly. She looked it really strong. Big bone lady, high cheekbones, and a little bit of a complexion, dark hair. But I'm a gringo, but my skin is so red. I'm darker than most Hispanics. I'm red. My arms and my face and my feet, legs, it's red from the Florida sun. I spent about 4 years in Vegas. I've lived in Lake Havasu, Arizona as a kid for a little bit, and I lived in Southern California. But I mostly spent most of my life in Florida. And I am at least 23 years. The only money I could make is $10 an hour. And $10 an hour, the same wage. I probably went through about 10 jobs because of our Florida right to work state. But we had, up until recently, enjoyed low rent. And then they talked about the hot market. And the hot market in Tampa Bay. And so what we see is all this money coming down. We see some of our historical places, a sports bar that was on 4th Street wiped out, a retirement home on 4th Street. I watched that get torn down. 12 trailer parks, and of course all the homeless are cleared out, and all the hookers. And Pete is clearing its town out. But I'm wondering, does it stop with the homeless and the hookers? How many trailer parks do we have to wipe out? Well, there goes the low wages. But even with that, nobody can still afford to live in it. So we're just getting pushed out. There's no low rent. And we don't have a bank account because we ain't made any money. With a right to work state, you get fired. And now all your bank account goes up in smoke while you're trying to find another job. And of course, I never got unemployment. Have you ever tried to call unemployment for unemployment? Does any employer in Florida really want you to get that? No. I got it once in my life for 3 months. I got hired on, and that next job that hired on fired me. So then the unemployment that I did receive once in my life went away. And then I was unemployed for another 3 months with no unemployment benefits. It's slick as shit, isn't it? Florida is the big fuck you state. But welcome to Florida. All you northerners with your bank accounts, come on down. And we fuck the Florida natives right out. So that's how I feel. I feel fucked out. So if I get laid off, I go back to $10 an hour. But my rent 3 years ago was $400 a month at my trailer park. It's $600 a month now. What happens when I lose my job? I go back to $10 an hour for the umpteenth time. So I'm competing. I got higher rent, higher food expenses right now, and more possible job layoff. Then I have to start all over. My bank account gets wiped out. I'm 57 years old. I have no savings to say. Like people up north, they have job security. They have unions, or there's some little, you get a bank, a nest egg. There's no nest egg for me. And I'm not a high school. I went to technical college. But I keep getting treated like stupid. I have a mechanical engineering background. I worked in construction. I can do all kinds of things. It's automotive mechanic repair, but I don't really like doing it. But I've done a little bit of it. And I've still, with a degree, I'm trying to get hired, and I'm treated stupid. You know, when I was in high school, I took typing and was going to be a computer math programmer. I actually, in 1984, was teaching computer programming math to junior high kids. And as I was learning, I was teaching them for nothing. And I had a programmer next door, but I mostly did it with algebra. Basic programming, it was called then. I wrote a blackjack program. So I have typing skills, but a lot of my jobs keep calling me stupid. But I'm not stupid. I can do Word, and I've done mailing labels. I had a network. I was an activist, and that was heading up a mailing labels thing. Can be quite sophisticated. At least it was 20 years ago. So I mean, I wish the companies could realize that I could do anything. So I've been treated stupid, but actually I'm pretty computer literate, and I have typing speed. If I pushed it, I could probably type 30 words a minute. But I'm not. I keep watching people get pushed ahead of me all my life. Keep being treated stupid. So anyhow, 24 years of $10 an hour, and the right to work state, which means your company is always looking for a better employee and always looking to replace you, no matter how hard you work. They always are looking to replace. There's no nest egg. There's no future. We're tearing down all the trailer parks and low rent places to welcome in the new arrivals in this new hot real estate market. I can't live. I'm just going to be replaced by people from up north. And our new homeless law that arrests me for being homeless. Why, a right to work state that lays me off so that my boss can keep from having to pay vacation pays and things. Yeah, it's just a big fuck you state. Come on down. Come on down and lose your nest egg. So, welcome to the hot market. I don't welcome you. Because I'm a Florida native that's getting fucked out. It's been fucked out all his life. Welcome to Florida, the Sunshine State. That's all.